understanding your people, understanding your org, understanding how people plan to use what you want. So don't build a solution just because you can or you think you should, but build a solution because you're actually trying to solve a problem. And again, I think I'll just reiterate, like, know when to call the experts, right? Like, there are certain things I can do. I can change a fill valve on my toilet. That's great. Beyond that, I'm calling the plumber 100% of the time. And so know when to call the plumber and have a good plumber in your back pocket. And I think for us, Equals 11 has been that partner. But choosing a good partner, I work for a firm that I would absolutely recommend, but we have also engaged with firms that I would not recommend. And so it is worth doing the due diligence and finding somebody who you can trust, finding somebody who is really out for your benefit, especially in the nonprofit space. Like, we understand this, right? The mission is so critical and the mission is so important, and you just can't afford to put it in the hands of somebody who doesn't care about it as much as you do. And so that is so key.
The partnership is the most critical part, because at the end, you're not looking for a provider per se. You really want a partner, somebody who will really have your back in this type of project in general, because there are many unknowns and you need that trust to make that work. Otherwise, you're dead. That's in my opinion.
I think that with the perspective here on non-profit organizations, I think that any activity that is part of what I would call a know your constituent process, that should be priority, and that's best practice. In the success story that we just told you guys, this was about generating more valuable information from the current data that you have. So this helps with the know your constituent activity. And then you know what to prioritize. You know how to target this person. You have personalized outreach. This is about fostering stronger connections. And Salesforce is about that. It's about cultivating and providing means for cultivating relationships. So any activity that can give you some further reference on your constituent, like their interests, any type of tagging, predictive insights as we exemplified, surveys that you can obtain more info, I think that this is a priority and this is a best practice.
In my case, the only thing that I will mention again and again is a mindset takeaway. It's understand the why, and it's like really have everybody aligned, have the mindset of like learning, because there is not right or wrong in a way, because we're talking about percentages and predictions and many other things. So it's kind of like a learning process. We need to have that openness, because if we don't learn from those mistakes or those lessons learned, it's either two things. You will never do nothing, or you will be kind of like fighting your own people because we think it's a mistake. So just have that in mind.